Monster High is in its 5th and freakiest year yet. We're working really closely with 3 things that have proven to work with us really well in the past. New forms of entertainment, new characters, and new scale. So going off of that new scale that I mentioned, right here we have a brand new giant doll. She stands at 17 inches tall. Her name is Calliope, and she is daughter of the blob. See that really nice detail in her skin, how it's kind of melting away. She has 3 points of articulation, one at the elbows, a second in the waist, and a third in her knees. She is the ringleader of a new line of entertainment that we're doing called Freak de Chic. So she is not a high school, or she's not a student at Monster High, but she is a performer in that circus line. She is wearing the big top circus tent because she was so big that she outgrew the tent, so that is her outfit, where that comes from. She was proven so successful in this scale that we had to add, our 3 original girls to that scale as well to really expand it out. These being over here. Of course, our trio of original monsters, everyone's favorite, Draculaura, Claudine, and then Frankie. So you can now get those 4 dolls in that great 17-inch scale. Now, speaking of scale, we're introducing another new scale for us, which is 6-inch dolls. These are our brand new Frightmares, which are essentially a unique mixture of a centaur and a different high school persona. So for example, here we have our preppy polo player, also have your swimmer surfer ghoul, your rock star over here, and then finally your goth over here. Again, those are our Frightmares at 6 inches. And if you'll just follow me in the back, we're gonna go off of that scale one more time. All right, so going off of scale once again, we've been getting a lot of feedback from girls, and the one thing that they really want is a place to display their dolls. So, introducing our largest Monster High accessory to date. This is the Monster High out of every single one of our content. This is the center of all of our DVDs, all of our webisodes, so the girl will immediately recognize that, this iconic detail and this iconic feature. Again, the biggest accessory we've ever done. It stands at 3 feet tall, has over 6 completely different rooms, comes with all the accessories that you see here, and has the ability to display up to 30 dolls. And what's really great about it is every doll is hooked into one of these stands, and all the stands come with the play set, so the girls can now have a place to display all of those dolls. All right. So a new form of entertainment for us that we are so excited about is our brand new Monster High musical, the first ever musical we've done, Monster High Boo York, with 9 original songs. It is very on trend, very urban, kind of hip-hoppy music, which we're really excited about. This is everyone's favorite couple, Monster High couple, and we've just given them a refresh from Boo York, the musical. And then we're going to be introducing the girls to 3 brand new characters from the musical. Here we have Mouse City's King. She is daughter of the Rat King, so she sometimes can be a spoiled rat. Over here we have LED, daughter of the Robot, who is a fun-loving DJ. And lastly, we have Luna Matthews, daughter of the Mothman, who dreams of the bright lights of Bloodway. Now over here, our big fall item, our TV driver that we're very excited about. In the film, Astronova is a comet who comes down to Earth and performs a spectacular musical number. So as any good comet does, she can float and levitate all on her own. She's the first ever doll to be able to do this. So let's see how she's gonna work. And just like that, she floats and levitates completely on her own. And another really great part about that is that purple comet above her head. Whenever the girls are maybe having a conversation around her or playing some music around here, that comet will light up and pulse to the beat of that music. And that's actually a clip from one of our original songs from the musical. All right, and lastly, if you'll just turn with me over here, Another new form of entertainment that we are really looking forward to is our new Freak to Chic line. This is all about really celebrating girls' unique, freaky flaws. We really want them to know that that is okay and that's what makes them original, and they should really celebrate that. So I mentioned that Galliope was the ringleader of all of these freaks, and these are them. So these are some of our original core dolls that we've just given a refresher to go along with this over-the-top Scarnival theme. Here we have Jennifer Long, who is the fire breather. Next we have Frankie, who is a magician, and rather than pulling rabbits out of her hat, she pulls her own limbs out. Right here we have Toralei, who is our tightrope walker. And lastly, we have Honey Swamp, who is our marionette puppeteer. And they are part of our fall Freak to Chic line.
So this is Mega Bloks Monster High. We are introducing Monster High for the first time into construction, which is really exciting. So down front we have our Freaky Fab assortment. This is a variety of characters that girls can collect. And in Monster High, girls are all into displaying their collections, so everything is very detailed, very articulated for that purpose. These each come with their own little eye coffin and an accessory, so you can mix and match throughout and collect the whole set of girls. Over here, we have our Vamptastic room. This is new for next year. So we open the coffin, we find Draculaura just hanging around in there, and then we can take her down, swivel this wall around, and you see her pet bat in the back. So again, this is all about display. Girls really love to display all of their figures. So lots of different places that we can display her in her bedroom. And back here, we have our Fall of 15 TV driver item. This is our Graveyard Garden Party. So we have this dance floor that we can hide, but once we pull it down, it reveals a DJ booth in the back. We've got these speakers that can transform into tombstones along the side, and we even have some lights and sounds. So when we push Skullette up at the top here, there we go. See some flashing lights above the dance floor, some great sounds from Monster High, and we also have our two figures over here, Lupina and Clear, so the hosts of our party that can use. So that's the big news for Monster High and Mega Bloks for next year.